2025 last night, a murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the marshland.
Hold on. A tourist attraction? Here? I don't get it. Why would anyone...
This
Fame. All I...
Get your... We're talking...
Okay.
If it matters, that...
The murder...
That's right.
No, look, come on. How am I...
We've always... You can...
Our case... There's not a lot...
As you...
Our murder victim. He was in Boggy's...
Boggy is the name... Well...
You mean that... I've heard... That...
There's more... This... You'll find... Your case file's in the top room. You can look at your clue when you've collected. I'll stay in guard. Come back here and...
Wow, you didn't...
No, Who are you?
You... Of course, I should be offended, but
I remember you.
saw your hat blue. You must be...
Well... You can wait here.
You'll get lost. I would never forget.
You have a map?
Not anymore. I'm giving...
You should really stay. There's been a murder. Although
They're saying it, but it can't be. He doesn't see... He's a
Wait, what? She disappeared. I might pretend... I still don't forget to... Just my luck. Looks like I can move. I should just have to slide at least. Then I'll be able to get through this, probably. Hey, nice. This is the tourist attraction. The whole thing just doesn't... Let's do some thinking. Drag any two stray and flick through the to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try. I just have to focus my thought and reach a conclusion. Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere. The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. What's the story? There's a hollow part of the tree. These flower petals seem... There's a narrow path here leading up that... It doesn't look inviting. There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging. So, this is... The strange footprints stop right by... Maybe I should take a close... Maybe I can move some of them... A strange pair of green flippers. Ah, some suspect. Let's get this investigated.
Yes, do you have a... Then why are...
You Who are you?
What a question. You're serious? I am
The famous...
The artist. I'm a man.
I heard your work...
You're in my life.
But they're not...
I know.
What's a famous guy?
I'm sure you're... But that's not...
But...
I'm this ad. It's the perfect... I'm on a scan before I...
You're making a...
Of course. So mysterious.
No idea.
Yes, that's Bobby Burr. Well, Faith,
No, I...
he's an expert. But he gets it.
like how... He doesn't look lazy. Looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing. He just has a little hub. But I wouldn't...
Were you working yes?
Indeed I was working very hard. Well into the night.
How...
You jest. Yes.
So what kind of...
Well, I was unable to... He had hidden himself
Bobby Burr...
always. I was
You were filming?
Yes. But wait, Now don't forget. I have no
Did you...
The water. It's a facet. One that has me... Point where
So... I'm excited there.
Nothing useful. But there are... Nothing but...
Alright, let's see. Another...
That's a little...
No! Did I say that bit out?
Maybe not.
So would you be...
Would you be...
I could try...
I'm Bobby Burr. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective I'm here to investigate... Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange.
It's my second... Is there something I should ask the cameraman? Vincent Vanderpeer told me that Bobby Burrell was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burrell doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
Oh?
I heard from Mr. Van...
Didn't I say I was...
Yeah, you did. But your direct... What...
Well, let's... I didn't have my...
Where was your...
No, not...
You left it with Vanderpeer.
That's right, he... So I went for a late...
You just... You didn't do anything?
Well, I have various...
Vanderpeer said you had a hot...
Is that what he said? Well, yes, I brought two. I left my video. But I have another one. And it only takes black. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
I've always enjoyed... And this place is...
So... It was for fun.
Only one. You have to be...
Can I...
Of course. It's quite... But the light quality... Here we are.
Wait, what? This is a photo...
I haven't developed it yet. Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to...
What? Is that... The swamp creatures just...
It could be. I'll let you decide.
So you already... Why would...
I go where... Instant...
Vince... You mean...
That's right.
Is he your boss?
Oh, we worked together. He's tried... He never got...
Oh, really? Why did you want to come?
If you're looking... I'm just the guy...
You always...
Most of the...
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming? Vincent Vanderpeer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Vanderpeer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse. You were here yesterday.
Yes, I was.
Here?
No, I was. Richard Remington was.
Remington? Just before...
That's right, I saw. He left the cafe. I offered to help. He looked like he...
He was ill.
Perhaps it was something...
I heard this is...
Where? In... What are you talking?
Remington has denied you...
Oh, that? Every approach. You understand?
Why did Remington not... And why did he change...
It wasn't even... There are certain rules I encounter...
That doesn't explain... It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his... I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the... Right. That's... I think you brought...
Well, Brian... It was just a little... Nothing worth getting... It made sense. Just a...
So you would have owed...
Only a small... And not for a long time.
Predictably, a trash can. The glamorous life of it. My favorite part of the job. Hello, what's this? Or something more sinister. Are we really talking about a swamp creature here? The costume design I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking. That black and white photo... I'm not... And I think these designs... I'll ask around, see if any... Oh. If I can find that...
I have some.
Where are... You don't even have...
I don't need a...
What key?
I don't know. You could try... Although...
Remington's office?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I have the key, this door has two... So, which key? Remington's desk is covered in... It's all about... An ink bottle spilled on... Yeesh. Perhaps there's something that... It's a note. The handwriting is Richard. We're worried that send word, the letter is signed, and it's some kind of... The whole thing is a myth. Vincent Vanderpeer's business. There's a couple of numbers. hunting rifle. This isn't the... The open window looks over... Oh, and on... Photos and paintings lined up, but one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. This photo is ripped, but it looks important. If I can piece it together again, maybe it'll reveal a... This photograph, and then some other men I don't know. Maybe I can ask Hopper about it. Hunting memorabilia. Claw. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so It's a sharp metal poker. For something about those three. I feel like I just... Have I uncovered a secret in here? The hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. I'm getting a strong feeling that if he wasn't already dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around, see if I can gather any information about his motives for being here. What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst... I just have to work out which... That's the one, but I wonder where this...
What?
I suppose you've met with...
Yes, I... Natural. Good...
You... So?
Well, the man made an... You just...
Yeah, but you...
I... Good bit...
What can you tell me about...
Nothing...
Your... Wait.
Don't
You...
shoot
This... Made for...
my friend. I can...
What about...
Techno... We no longer... I can... Much cheap.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
I found these designs for a but... Yeah.
But the...
You think?
It's difficult.
You saw Remington last... But how do you... Did you know?
I've never...
What do you...
I can't...
I know.
I think Miss... You look like...
Like...
I have no idea.
You've arrived at a bad time, my... For what?
I always... I'm a...
My... Running...
You...
It's no... You're just... Be around.
Why didn't...
No! This... What a lucky...
I am.
Edward...
That's... Can I call...
You don't... Everyone just...
Why? Because you're a good...
What?
You're protesting, right?
I said... And now...
What is that? I haven't got...
You said...
Go ahead. Plus...
What? When you... Looming...
Well...
I
Was...
thought...
There... There's...
Clear...
So... Yeah, let... Natural...
Right again. First...
Well... It's not...
Oh... And I...
Are you...
He's... We're... Assume... And let us walk around.
Well... I think... But... And if...
Unlike... I was... So
You come here every day.
Yes,
Well, what were you...
I was here. Then
Wait. Doesn't go against...
A man? I don't... Especially...
And... Doesn't it get...
Well, I usually... Most of this bulk is packed.
I'm
That's... And... It's floating.
What?
It's impossible. There's hundreds of that. Oh, wait.
Okay. What can you tell me about...
It's Bog.
A fan?
Oh. Bog. He's one of the... I've got some...
But he was only...
Oh.
But what about... Have you... So what did Mr... protest...
It was...
But...
That... Ignoring...
So...
He
But he didn't... He wanted lost... Sorry to interrupt. I can...
You weren't here.
I know. I was in my office.
You...
I'm...
If you... You may have... So... Oh, and... You look better.
How do...
Have a good...
I didn't expect to see someone you... But... I didn't expect...
I always start... It's temporary. Just... Don't...
I'll save that... You don't... Come on.
You only... You'll get... At least... Some...
Challenge When you have a moment free, I need to...
But it won't. I worked here... Same as ever.
You just...
No.
Yes... As much... I think...
Well, look. Oh, she... But if you... Be my guy. And I... Nobody... I even left...
You
Yeah. They're all... Kind of...
Kind...
I think... I'm disgusted. If you're going... I don't want them...
God... I have a theory that the... Home...
I've never seen you.
I know it's... But
No, you... It would cover me...
That's...
When you have... You don't want to be...
Is that why you always...
You've only...
I'm making a...
Well... I always wear it.
So what can you tell...
I didn't have... I think I... He usually... More like...
Preoccupy... Something that was...
Who can... What do?
What? I...
Yeah, I have a pretty good view. Anyone supporting any... His protest... He spends more time.
What's...
I'm happy... I don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about. Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest. It's a humble gift shop wagon. What on earth? It's some kind of rough... There's a string. 2 clues for the... I heard you've been spending less and more time. Normally I ask...
Untouched? I usually...
So...
You can... Nothing.
Well...
In that case...
How do you know?
Look.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent. Notebook time. You've been in your tent!
Ah, yes. So,
At your... Well, you're a...
feel free. I won't be. You can call.
How did
Like, but I think you'll find.
you mean this murder case?
This captured, or better, my advice, it could be.
So, you... the tourist?
Nah, but to anyone who I know,
What else?
I don't want.
Is there a...
No, you've worked.
Well,
I've worked almost. We knew each
re...
Miss the book. He had a real.
It...
It's, but I'm not.
Why?
Yes.
Guess... Well,
Wait, it's the most swamp.
it looks... Oh,
You're a lot. I can.
did something strange happen at the cafe yesterday? Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Hopper sold him a bog dog. Hopper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him
Someone
about
made a
this.
costume to look like. They must. But I want.
When you're... I was going to...
It is.
I don't know.
Try to.
I
What could.
don't...
No. You're going to ask.
I was...
I hate it. Eventually,
Do you love... You mean... Is there...
I leave the lifting.
Don't you...
Mister. They're simple.
A skill?
Don't make.
You said you knew Remington?
He and I came to work.
Well,
I know. I actually. So I was happy.
you...
Mr. Remington. He probably had. I don't. Even though he had that I was.
Secrets? A secret hobby?
He was. I can tell.
I was told Remington left... Since you... I'm...
He wasn't. His health was. But I'm not. I think it. What do you?
What do I think caused it?
I can't. You think he was
I think...
poisoned?
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? Never. But since.
Some... He ate one...
Do you?
The latch is broken on the store. Seems I can fix it. Once they're on the right, I can move the hand... Perfect.
You just walked straight in.
I'm a detective. I'm...
Normal blood.
Do you get...
Most blood.
No. To be honest,
Well, I. And I.
I'm detective... What do you do here?
I. And I. Or his.
You're exact... Just an... What do you do?
I've.
I...
16.
What have you been... If you don't mind me...
I have... But
I'm sure...
I like... I...
No.
I would... But...
Wow.
Chemist... Your job is...
Do you even...
I know.
No.
I was here.
Mm-hmm.
That's...
I found these designs...
You're asking...
No. But...
Well,
In the track?
on paper.
Oh.
Whoever...
You would have done it...
Of course. There was it. My...
Really?
When Rich... I don't think... Most like... A pointless...
You've been here so long. What did you think of...
That... Will be... Hopefully...
Better off?
There...
What are you talking...
In my... I've seen this... By... Several times. They're...
What? Wait. What about
They all... That... Doing more...
But this air...
It is... But some... Of any... They tried... I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole... I... With a gun... Let's see. First thing we do, then tap the... And now, we just... Got it! Now I know what... I'll write it down in my note. Let's see. First thing we... Then tap the... And now, we... Got it! Now I know... I'll write it down... Let's see. First thing we do, then tap the faucet. And now we got it! Now I know what that liquid... I'll write it down in my notes. This was the exact... What's going on here? There's something about that green slime. The fireplace broker found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it. The black leggings are covered in...
Everything. What's your aim?
Your black leggings were part of the...
Costume? Is that...
Well, you know, I don't have proof.
If I... Do you think... Besides, what do you notice?
They're loose and stretched.
That's right. Someone they're stretched. It's pretty obvious.
So, let's... Somebody and then put them back in...
If you say so, it's not my job to know all this. It's my job to sell souvenirs. Do you want a souvenir?
Oh, my. But only...
You look... You can take...
The The door's jammed unless I can... Seems like I... Just until the... That top hat guy... Let's see here. Who first... Models of something... I think I should try arranging these. Something I don't think these gloves... Looks like someone tried to... There's a little door in the... This journal, it seems to be the center.
So,
Let me guess, you don't work here. I wonder if that makes you...
you're... I...
How? Was it my...
It was the...
What are you...
Yeah,
Right. You've... What's your name?
I go by... Agent. What are you...
I'm doing a drawing. So, if you're not... And you...
I'm here to...
So, you're visiting for fun.
Fun! Oh, there's... I come to...
Ah, it's... This...
He's one of them... Fascinating...
I'm with... Although... People...
Oh, my knowledge...
So...
If you're in the mood for... Let me... Oh, yeah. Something for...
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent!
Yeah. What were you doing like?
I was going through my... This...
Don't use...
They do. I come and go with... There's a...
Oh.
Of course I do.
Well,
Once again, I use a lock. I have a right... Remington has...
you just admit... If everybody...
It's not my... A superior...
I'm writing...
And what are you... Good luck.
I need to pick my questions carefully. The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something. I found these designs for...
Oh, some ridiculous...
No, I believe...
If they were trying... They should have spent...
What do you mean?
Well, this design... It's simply...
What's wrong?
Well, those nothing but... Nobody knows... No footprint...
So tell... How would...
Oh, well... You know, I mean... It's just... But there's no... Nothing...
What can you tell me?
We didn't really have... But look... All I can... Who enjoyed...
What does that...
It means... There are some... That he never...
Did he like...
I don't think he knew... And even if he... He has no...
Why not? It was part...
No. It wasn't.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting your... Something about a lock...
Maybe. Stop distracting me.
My apology?
So... Where did I find this again? I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh. Why does this concern me?
You already admitted to own it. And how you ever... Be honest.
Luckily, I believe I have already... Before you...
You lost your lockpick in the swamp.
That's right. I appreciate... However, apparently it...
Yeah. This is a 60-year-old journal.
I know what it...
I thought you might. I'm supposed to look to the past, right? Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. Lady Weybridge. She was living here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer. I've been
Oh, really? Did you find...
Yeah.
You must... You found me. When you... Remember...
You were already living in this...
The explorer... That man...
The one who... You know who I'm talking... His sketches...
You already... You learned to...
There's a page missing from the journal.
Why,
Because you were... I have a
yours... Or what?
I really have no idea. If I could see...
It doesn't... It belongs... You understand?
What if I promise... After I
Then... I'll show it.
Is this you? He drew you... It's beautiful.
60. He left. We agree.
I think there's something on the back. What's this? Footprint. I think it's time I went...
You finally returned.
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimless.
I don't need to.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Well,
Didn't you... Let me see. If that's not Boggy, what is...
I found designs for the costume in a trash... Not only that, I collect... Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
How can you prove these don't... What's this? I thought there were no...
No. The footprints at the crime... They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire doesn't have... How do you explain the...
The prongs match up with the wounds. The handles even...
Ah, but surely this only...
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime... This stuff is an uncanny... A bunch of it was... Which...
What?
A poisoned hop. It's the second reason... He put this green... Just to make sure...
To make sure of...
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Alone? I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me.
The video footage? Vincent Van... At the
Well, exact. They're essentially... Just rearrange the descriptions on the... Drag them... And if you...
No problem. I can always... I think that's it.
Ah, excellent. There's just two small details bothering me. First of all, why wasn't it found at the crime?
Turns out the murderer took that piece of... Then he fled the...
Ah, well that... If Remington how did the Did Remington...
At point blank? A man of his... I don't think so. In fact, it's the very last... The one... I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens with the original design.
Wait! You never found the
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around.
But what does this have to do with the murderous of...
This torso is probably made up of something covering the cup. I believe it may
Soften the imp...
Exactly.
Well, let's put... Where is... But how? We looked everywhere.
Simple. He's...
I don't know what you... Sounds like you... And... You worked it out. He got...
But why would he... You were... He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique sign. Not to mention his main
You're right.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret. The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy. A secret society, an order of seeking out
The order. And much.
the whole thing. I knew something was wrong.
I'm glad you find...
But what about Remington? He was a member of the...
He made Boggy his own personal his own. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect
But he owned... He set it up himself, didn't...
He did. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were... Boggy's Bog was a man creature.
creature that...
And that's why Remington kept a rifle.
Well, exactly.
Now, don't you see? I did this place did Boggy a service.
Canny, you tried to frame... You wanted everyone to think...
Well, once he became... They'd have no choice but to shut this... Everyone would realize they had...
But he's not a killer. You're...
Detective,
I...
it's finished. Well, don't be. You should be glad. It's fine. You have...
Not... But I... Just... But... You worked out the rest.
Well, Mr... Fortunate... I was down the...
Hey, wait!
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.